Welcome. Welcome to today's segment. I would like to thank Jamal today for sending me a Curtis Mayfield song, and I enjoy it very much. Thank you for listening to this podcast and reaching out. That support makes me happy. Today's subject is called destiny swapping. How many people know what destiny swapping is? I think people who want a destiny to swap with other people should walk in the other person's shoes to see what they've been through. Now, I can't speak for too many people, but those people who I see on social media and television who tell their stories. But as far as for me, with what I went through was rough. You know, people tend to tell you glorified stories, so people want to run up and be like that. For me, when I was homeless, it wasn't easy, you know. I was out there fighting people. And I know most people will sit there and tell you that they had it easy, they were just the toughest person on the block. No, there was a lot of people laying on the ground, sucking their thumbs, and screaming for their mommy. I want my mommy. Where I'm out there fighting for survival over a bologna sandwich. And although that bologna sandwich was green, it was mine. So, if you're going to be where I'm at, you got to experience it. So, we all heard of the phrase, not everyone deserves access to your life. I'm going to say this, and I'm not saying this to be rude or mean. There's a lot of people who want your ideals. They want that life they think that you are living, but they don't understand your life is not as easy as all. And a matter of fact, it's very, very hard. So to in their minds, you know, you living a life. A lot of people hear that, but they don't fully understand what destiny swapping is. Because when they see someone succeeding, moving forward, building something, sacrificing, growing, they only see the results, not the beginning. So how many people around you want to be you? How many people will hoodwink your identity to be you? Because, believe it or not, there's a lot of people who, and I call them sanctimonious people, who will state certain facts that they will not do anything, and they be the very one to do it. But the truth is, every path comes with a process. Every level comes with a cost. It is when someone becomes focused, overly focused on another person's life, their progress, their opportunities, or their identity. We spoke about that, to the point where they lose sight of their own path. There's a lot of people walking around this earth pretending to be somebody else, and they're not on their path. That's why we got a lot of tribulation going on in this earth. You got a lot of people think they somewhere else. Sometimes it look like comparison. Sometimes it look like imitation. Sometimes it looks like distraction. And sometimes it's become self-sabotage. Have you been sabotaged? I once watched this television show where this man want to be, and there's several television shows that did this sketch where a person want to be so much like them, they start acting like them, start dressing like them, start imitating them. Have you been around a person like that? And if you haven't, when they do it with such a subtleness, you got to pay attention to what they're doing. You know, and it's good to learn for those who have gone ahead of you, but there is a difference between inspiration and replacement. And again, there is a difference between inspiration and replacement. replacement. Because no two people walk the same path and have the same assignment in life. When you look at history, even the most well-known figures, whether controversial leaders or deeply admired individuals, all had unique paths, unique pressures, and unique outcomes tied to their choices. This is about to get deep. And most people, if they be honest, will not want the full weight of someone else's life, responsibility, or consequences. So the real questions become, why are they trying to live someone else's path when your own assignment already exists? All right. So look at all of the people we have on this earth that done great things over the years, over the decades, over the centuries. Do you really think that that person who done that thing, who set the mark, is going to be knocked out the box, which they won't? There'll never be another Michael Jackson. But there will be someone who will come along with a tool set like Michael Jackson and do the same similar things that he did. There will never be another Michael Jordan. But there will come along a person with a similar tool set to do some of the things that he did. And I think people, it's a difference between if you got the skills and the tool set to do something similar than trying to push a person off the edge and trying to take their place. Let's make that clear. It is good to aspire to be great, but it comes to a dangerous point where admiration turns into imitation without purpose. Because when you try to step into someone else's lane without preparation, you often end up abandoning your own. At the end of the day, nobody can truly swap destinies, but people lose their own. You know what? Listen to this. But people can lose their own by refusing to focus on it. Now that's touched me. People can lose their own destiny by refusing to pick it up because you're running out of someone else's destiny. So build your life, stay focused on your assignment, and stop letting comparison steal your direction. And I want to say this before I end this segment. It's sad to see grown people acting like kids. And it's sad to see children acting more like adults than grown people. We don't need the destiny swap. God created us just the way He wanted us. It's for us to pick up where He told us to pick up on and do what we need to do. I want you all to have a great day. I hope to see you back for the next segment where I will cause more trouble. I am Max Walker Bolton, and this is a Chamblee moment.